Hi, welcome to Ames Responds to COVID-19, a question and answer program where Ames area organizations answer your COVID-19 questions. I'm Susan Guias, the Public Relations Officer with the City of Ames. On today's show, my guest is Steve Sullivan, Director of Marketing and Community Relations at Mary Greeley Medical Center. Steve, welcome to the show.
Hello, nice to be here.
So there's been a lot of conversations recently about a coronavirus vaccine, and what can you tell us about that?
Well, there's a lot of aspects to it. As anybody who's been watching the news knows, the vaccines have been approved by the FDA and they are arriving in states. Several counties in Iowa have already received them and have started distribution. This first wave of distributions is focusing on frontline healthcare workers and on long-term care staff and residents. Mary Greeley plans to start providing vaccines to our frontline healthcare folks sometime this week. So Story County Public Health is the distributor, if you will, of the vaccines that we will receive from the state. So they will disperse those to healthcare workers. So all the healthcare organizations in the county will receive their allocation from Story County Public Health. Long-term care facility residents will receive vaccine as well, but those will be through contracts with, say, like CVS or Walgreens. So that's how that will happen. We're receiving the Pfizer first, and we anticipate the Moderna. We have a system in place so we will know, did you get the Pfizer vaccine? Well, in this many days, you need to think about getting the second dose. Both of these vaccines are two-shot. One has a 21-day, one has like a 29-day, and I can't remember off the top of my head, forgive me. But you have to wait at least that number of days before getting the second. So we have a system in place so we'll know who gets the shot, when they get it, and which one they get. So Pfizer will be the first, then we'll be bringing some Moderna into the fold. Syngenta has provided us with a shiny freezer, because this stuff has to be stored at very, very, very cold temperatures, and you have to thaw at a certain period of time. So we have a very strict schedule for the administration of the vaccine, because you don't want to waste a drop. So there are 5 or 6 doses in each vial. You have to thaw it, and they can only be out and thawed for a certain period of time to be viable. So we're paying very close attention to how we use the supply of vaccine that we receive.
Now, I know it'll be a while before we do sort of general vaccination. And in that interim time period, and there's the waiting period between vaccinations, what are we telling people about our 4 pillars of healthy behavior, about our mask wearing, about our washing our hands?
Right. You still need to do that. Even if you get the vaccine, you still need to do that. You still need to wear your mask. We're still in the early stages of this. We're turning a fantastic corner here. This is a beautiful corner to be turning, but we still have to wear the mask, especially when we're out in public. We still have to maintain those distances. We still have to avoid the large crowds. We still have to be incredibly careful. Herd immunity takes a while to get established, and it requires people to both get that vaccine when it's available to them and to really follow those safety measures that we've all heard about for the last year. The general public can anticipate, I think, early spring being able to get access to the vaccine. And that will be provided, Story County Public Health will be providing those, primary health providers, primary doctors, physicians. You'll also be able to get them through pharmacies. There should be no cost to people. The response we're getting to them at the hospital has been very positive. Majority of folks want the vaccine. There are some folks that aren't ready for it yet, and that's okay. It's okay to wait if you want to wait, but it's looking like the majority of American society, if you will, are willing. There will be some people who have concerns. I will stress one thing. If you have time, please go to the hospital's Facebook page. Dr. Dan Fulton, McFarland Clinic infectious disease specialist, did a town hall this week that we have made available to the public, and it's all about the vaccine. It is a long presentation, but the information is incredibly valuable. He will put you at ease about it. He addresses some of the rumors about it. His presentation is very easy to understand. He talks about his own family. He's ready to get the vaccine. He said if his 12-year-old daughter he would have no hesitation for his 12-year-old daughter to get it. He and his wife recently became parents again. His wife is breastfeeding. He has no worries about her getting the vaccine as well. So it's a very encouraging and comforting, if you will, presentation, and really worth the time. And you might want to just jump 20 minutes into it to really get into the vaccine part. It's captioned so you can find those moments where he's really addressing those issues, and it's very, very much worthwhile viewing.
Okay, so that's Mary Greeley Medical Center on Facebook to see Dr. Fulton's video.
Correct.
All right, thanks, Steve. Anything else you want to add?
No, just I hope everybody has a really safe holiday. We're seeing positivity rates in Story County kind of tricking down. That's partially due to the student population not being as substantial as it typically is in the community. We are still seeing patients in the hospital. It went down a little bit after that mini surge we had in early November, but it's ticking up ever so slightly. So it's the virus is still with us, and it's going to be here for a little while. But the weapons we have to fight it are expanding, and that's very encouraging.
Thank you. So that's Steve Sullivan, Director of Marketing and Communications at Mary Greeley Medical Center. Just a reminder that Ames Responds to COVID-19 is your opportunity to ask COVID-19 questions. In our next episode, we can feature your question. Email us at covid19@cityofames.org. Remember, the City of Ames has COVID-19 information on our website. Check us out at cityofames.org/COVID-19. Thanks for watching.